friend, John Lair, who is a fucking brilliant guy. He's an improviser. He had a show on Hulu called Quick Draw, The Western, 10 items or less. He confessed to me that he kind of wanted to do stand-up. He hasn't done it in 15 years. He's terrified. This is his first time doing stand-up in 15 years. Please.
Hold on, before you bring him out, guys, it's his first time in a long time, so be as mean and quiet. Seriously, we can't go easy on him because he hasn't done it in a long time. Be as brutal as you can. All right?
Oh, don't listen to him. I mean, seriously, and there are friends of mine here, and after this is over, don't tell me the truth. Just lie and say I was good. Because I don't want that. And you know when you go to somebody's show and they say, how was it? You always say it was great. Always. And they say, no, really, and then you still say it's great. Because I fucked that up before. I say, well, really, you really want to know the truth? Yes, this is my first time doing stand-up in 15 years. Thank you! Yeah! God, it feels good! Yeah, okay. Last time I was on drugs. Now I'm not. Well, I am. And I've gotten a little, I don't know, I've been a little tweaked. My psychiatrist, this is true. I don't have any, made up jokes. So they're all true. I'm on Wellbutrin. I'm clinically depressed, so I have to be on Wellbutrin. Thank you, another mentally ill person. How many mentally ill people do we have? It's okay. This is a safe place. Safe place. Yes, well, I've been on Wellbutrin on 150 milligrams, okay? Now, the downside of that, the side effect, it helps depression. The side effect is it makes you anxious, which is a bummer side effect, So what they do is they give me Celexa to battle the side effect. And then I'm perfect. I'm like, it's changed my life. It really has. However, things have been rough, and she said, Dr. Ketchatarian said, why don't let's double it. Let's double the Wellbutrin. And I said, okay. I mean, she's my doctor. I'm going to do what she says. I don't mess around with this stuff. I don't self-medicate anymore. And so she doubled it for, my medication has been like just taking vitamins. Like I don't feel anything. I mean, I can't have sex and I pee blood and all of that. But I'm even. It's like taking vitamins. I pop them, I do my thing. Doubling it has freaked me out. I mean, it's really like, is anybody on Wellbutrin? Anybody out here? It's okay, safe place. All right, I'm the only one. It's kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but I've been nauseous, I've been like tweaked out, and I'm a recovering drug addict, so it's kind of like kicking up some old feelings, Like part of me wants to grind it up in a mortar and pestle and snort it. A big part of me. So, I'm kind of just looking at myself this week, and I'm doing stand-up, and I'm, and I was thinking, wow, I am, on the back side of life. I'm sprinting towards death, and it's on, it's on its way over. I've lived more than half of what I'm going to live, probably, unless they cut our heads off and put us on robots, which a lot of them say that's going to happen. But I'm sort of looking at my life and my friends around me, and I don't know if you guys get this, for those of you who are young, I don't get this. Those of you who are older, I have a lot of male friends where I'm hanging out with them, and they'll say to me like, John, I wish I had sown my oats more, And these are the guys who still sneak cigarettes, you know, these are, you know, maybe still like go to a club, you know, single, looking for a lady. They're the kind that divorce their wives and leave them maybe right after they had an infant. Things like this, and I have those friends. And they say, I wish I had done more early on, I wish I'd sold my oats. And what I want to say to them is, what the fuck were you doing? We were all fucking everybody and doing everything, man. You blew it, and now you're too old to do it because you look like an asshole if you do it now. You fucked up. Because I mean, in my 20s and 30s, it was on, ladies and gentlemen. It was on, and Arden asked me to tell this story. So this is going to give you an example of what my life was like before Wellbutrin, before the 2 kids, before the sprint to the sweet sleep of death, before all of that came in, okay? It starts in Hannibal, Missouri. This is the birth of Mark Twain, okay? I don't recommend going to Hannibal. They have a fake white picket fence that supposedly Tom got Huck to paint or whatever the fuck happened, but it's not. It's just a tourist kind of trap. But I was there because my friend Rex, who was my juggling partner, I'm going to do juggling again too. This is my midlife crisis. I'm going to do juggling. By the way, very good juggler. Like conservatively, I mean, I haven't picked up a juggling club in years, but I would say this in all seriousness. You're looking at one of the top 300 club passers. And that's true. That, like everything I'm saying up here is. Because I don't have time to make fiction jokes. And I don't know how. Anywho, I'm in Hannibal, okay? My friend Rex is doing a stand-up gig, and I have $1,500 of cash in my pocket, and I've got the rental car, and I'm like, fuck it, let's turn it on in Hannibal. And the $1,500 I make juggling, by the way. So I go to a quick trip, which is like a 7-Eleven in Missouri. Anybody been to a quick trip? Quick trip? Quick trip? Okay. Wellbutrin? Mental illness? Just me? There's a man there. Thank you, sir. Those of us who are mentally ill, we're going to stay after and chat. We'll caucus. I go to a quick trip. I get a 6-pack of tall boys, okay? Boom. And I go into the rental car. I'm heading towards the rental car, and I walk out of the quick trip, and standing by the payphones is this woman who's extremely unattractive in LA sense, in every way. Heavy set, acne, greasy hair, crooked teeth, very unattractive woman. And she said, as I'm walking out, she says, "You want something?" And I stop and I say, "Fuck yes, I do. Fuck yes, I want something." So we get in the car, we drink the 6-pack, she gives me a blowjob, and we go to a bar. And we walk in this bar in Hannibal, and it's all the stools along the bar are all saddles. So I know and grown men are sitting on saddles drinking. So I know we're in trouble. I had long hair at the time, and I knew, like, I walked in, I'm gonna get the shit kicked out of me. And I knew we were in trouble, because right when we walk in, the bartender looks up and looks at the girl, my date, and he goes, "Now, Tina, you know you're not old enough to be in here." Whoa! Okay, too late to go back. Go to the liquor store, buy a couple of jugs of wine. She says, "Let's go party at my sister's place." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, let's go party at your sister's place." We get in the rental car, we drive on the highway, we get off the highway on the frontage road, we get off the frontage road on a street, we get on a gravel road, then we're on a road with just the 2 ruts with the grass in the middle, you know, just barely down, this thing, and there it is, and there's like this, trailer there, and it's just like out of exactly what you think, but scarier because it's real. And we park and we get in and we walk in and there's foil on all the windows and we walk in and the inside the place is a mess. It's just got packaging from fast food places everywhere. And there's these two larger women, even larger than my date, sitting in easy chairs in the living room, whatever. And they're much more unattractive. As unattractive as you can imagine, and then add some more to that. Missing teeth. You know, we're in hillbilly land here. And we walk in with 2 jugs of wine, and one of the women says, "Ooh, Tina, looky what you brought." The other one never said a word, never said one thing ever. So the woman who talked to me turns out is Tina's sister, right? And we start drinking wine and we fucking get it on. I mean, clothes are off. Sisters fucking sisters, licking, sucking. It's on! It's on! And I'm being tossed around like a towel in the dryer, you know? Because I was on drugs, I'm even skinnier than I am now. And it's just licking, sucking, skin, flesh everywhere. Wine, it just as gross as you can think, ladies and gentlemen. And right when we're in the middle of it, some are climaxing, some aren't. All of a sudden, all the women freeze. And it's like a radar from MASH. And they're like, and they listen and you hear, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what? It's our boyfriend! They're gonna kill you! And I'm like, I'm out of my mind, blind drunk, and I'm trying to get my pants on. I come out and I look out the screen door, and there are these Harley Davidson, just the headlights. Like 4 of them, I don't know, 20 of them. I'm fucked up. Oh God! And I go to the car and I drop the key. It's just like a horror. I get in and I get it started and I try and I'm 4-wheeling, you know, with the rental car. I don't know where I am. Finally, I get to a road, I get to another road, and I get back to the Best Western. Now, if you are in your 20s and 30s and you don't have a story like that, listen to me. Find somebody in this room right now and you fuck them. All right, thank you. Oh my God.